Hello, this is Greg Britton, your Spokane mortgage strategist. It is a Monday, February 7th. Time for Greg's home update. A look back at last week in mortgage bonds and mortgage rates and housing. I look forward to predictions and kind of what might happen this week. So if we take last week, lots of positive economic news as it relates to jobs, which pressured mortgage bond pricing lower, which pressures mortgage rates higher. From Monday to Friday, the mortgage bond, the 30-year 4.5% coupon from Fannie Mae, lost about 1.35% of its value. That equates to about a 0.25% rise in mortgage rates. The bond lost value every single day last week, which is pretty rare. And as in previous weeks where we had good economic news, we also had bad economic news, or what I call the mortgage bond hero, or heroes. And we just didn't have that last week. We didn't have something that came and kind of counterbalanced all the positive economic news to stop the free fall of bonds and keeps rates low. So we did have an uptick in rates of about a 0.25%. This week, not a lot of economic news coming out that mortgage bond buyers look at real close that affects the bond. What is happening this week is quite a few treasury auctions later in the week. The long-term ones, the 10 and 30-year, can have an effect on mortgage bonds because they're almost like competitors. The same type of buyer buys treasuries and mortgage bonds, and as treasuries, if the demand is high and the auction goes well, that means treasury prices will go up, yields go down, and that makes bonds more attractive because the prices will be lower in relation to treasuries. But perhaps more importantly, the yield on the bond will be better than the treasury. So as they get a certain amount of spread between them, the bond becomes more attractive. So a good treasury auction can help bonds. So we'll see how that goes this week. The trend definitely overall, as I've been saying, is for mortgage rates to continue to climb. They're at their highest levels of 2011. Granted, we're not that far into 2011 yet, but the trend is definitely for them to keep trickling up as positive economic news and inflation concerns keep coming at us. The good side to that, and I'm happy to see them actually go up because that means mortgage rates rising, typically due to positive economic news. Positive economic news will help the economy and help housing, and that is at the end of the day what we all want. So we'll stay tuned for what happens this week, and I'll be back with you next Monday for another report. Have a great week.